With Song1, I wanted to use the museum as a canvas. I wanted to turn the museum inside out in a certain way. But I also wanted to find a way to activate this architecture in a way which was radically different than it was originally conceived. And I felt that that could happen not only through moving image, but also through sound. You have Congress on one side, you have the Lincoln Memorial on the other, and I wanted to see if sound could permeate the landscape and create a different perception for the viewer.
You are here, and so am I.
I was interested in this idea that the modern pop song is something which is never addressed in a museum or seen as a form of contemporary art, yet its communication is phenomenal. And a song is something which goes inside you, and at its best, it never leaves. The work itself, the filming of the work, was something where we had to really create a different form of moving image. Creating the work was very strange because we didn't really know how it was going to function until we were here, until we installed it. Seeing that unfold, seeing that choreography that took place through light and sound, for me was fascinating. I think tonight is a happening. I don't see it as a concert. I don't see it as a show where one band plays another. You know, I see it as a very specific moment in time that explores one 3.5-minute song. I wanted a wide range of styles and genres, and I also felt that in creating this project, the project itself could become almost a blank canvas that I could offer to these musicians to explore, to create their own music, their own versions, their own interpretations of the single song.
I think that's sort of part of Doug's genius and his sort of overall vibe is he gets a lot of interesting people and sort of characters and elements together and has an overall view. Sort of just lets you do your thing and then we'll come in and sort of nudge here and there, but sort of just he wants to see what happens with all these elements in one place together.
These kind of events that mix, art with music and that are more, interactive in terms of just the different media are in many ways much more interesting to me than playing my own music sometimes, because the repetition of playing your own music kind of needs this other side of just one-time events that are kind of made for experimentation, I think.
He's just very laid back and organic about how he works with people, which is kind of refreshing considering the scale that he works at, so.
I've known the song for a while, and in Animal Collective, we reference the background vocals for this song a lot, the shabab shababs. I remember Noah one time was like, those are the most perfect background vocals of all time, like you can't touch those,
There's these wonderful guys, Tim and Leo, and I was downstairs sound checking, and Tim and Leo were there just singing along to what I was doing. And I was like, okay, either we do this live or we go upstairs and we record it. So you're gonna hear them live, and then later you're gonna hear them like recorded. It's gonna be kind of strange.
Yeah, before Doug asked us to do the Song1 performance, we had already performed it in Greece with him for Black Mirror, which was a performance that took place in Athens and then on the island of Hydra, and we performed it on a barge. So we have a pretty good relationship with this song. We played it a lot, we practiced it a lot, so when he asked us to do this one, it was perfect.
Like any Doug performance or piece or just experience. It sort of evolves organically.
Yeah, it was like, can you do something kind of almost more dancey? And we just sort of upped the BPM a little bit and worked off of like the idea of making more of like a sort of like I Feel Love.
Yeah, more disco.
Giorgio Moroder kind of style.
Take it into the club.
Yeah.
I felt that if we could bring these people together live and create a live score and a sequencing of one version to another, and something that was very intuitive and physical, and standing in front of this building playing to the architecture, that something different could come out. So, in a way, tonight's an experiment, and we're just really, we're very interested in just seeing where it goes and just cutting it loose.